Guys, welcome to This African Perspective. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, all right guys, so this the video we're going to be checking out right now is a video of a woman who actually found out that she has a debt, because she logged into her social security and she noticed that they tried to get her and she had this like huge debt on her, and she's like, where did that come from? Because I don't own this debt. Why do I have it? Why do I have to pay for it? But the problem here is we all know that the corporation are very greedy. And most of the time, all the government corporations and all are so greedy and schemy that they will do anything, some weird things that they will do. And you, maybe mostly for we foreigners, when we see some certain things, we're like, wait, how does that even make any sense? And it's like, it is not meant to make any sense. It's because we can. And we will do it, and we shall do it. So that is just what it is. Because when you ask them and you're like, why are you doing this? Why are you being so wicked and evil? Why are you putting so much debt on us? Why are you just cheated me? You just committed a fraud. But you tell me that if I commit a fraud, me as a normal, citizen, you would tell me that I'll go to jail for committing it. But you are very fraudulent. But it's like, it's because we can. And yes, we did. And there's nothing you can do about it. That is the main important part. But anyways, before we get right into this video and check it out, make sure you please click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, because why not? Okay, help me subscribe, okay, and join the family. Make sure you hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video, and let's get right into it.
So I got married and I logged into my social security account to order a new social security card, and I log into that account every now and then just to make sure that I'm on track for retirement. And if you don't know, kids, if you're on track for retirement or not, you need to log in to ssa.gov, create an account, and go from there. Okay, anywho, I log in.
So there are a lot of people who actually do not know that they can actually log into their social security account and, create a login. So I guess I'm teaching you guys something also. I'm bringing it to you. She taught a lot of people something, so I'm bringing the video to you guys. Just in case some of you do not know, it is something you can do.
And right at the top, in big red numbers, was $17,000 in overpayment debt that they said I owed. So I immediately panic and I'm like, okay, fraud. I need the FBI on this. Like, I am super scared. I am upset. I'm shaking. The very next day I call in and I'm like, hey, there's a mistake or something happened. I think somebody stole my social security number and used it for benefits. And I said, there's a big debt in my name. And they said, yes, you were overpaid in 1995. And I laughed. I say, hey, I was 10. So that is a mistake. I just need you to kind of press erase on that and just get it off my account. Oh no, honey. Looks like your father was drawing Social Security for disability back in the 90s, and we've determined that he was not eligible, and therefore you will pay it back. So they told me to submit some kind of like reconsideration paperwork. Please reconsider this. I was a kid. I had nothing.
Tell me how that actually concerned her, how that is her problem, how that actually even involves her in that situation, because this person was a child in that age. She was just 10 years old. How could you guys ever possibly just think of doing that? And then there are a lot of people who are actually paying debts that actually do not belong to them. You wonder why your credit is bad, why so much, like you don't have very good credit score. You are struggling. Even when you try your best, I tell you, the fraud that they commit, and they're just like walking free, they're allowed to do that. Nobody complains. Everybody's like, oh, it's okay, comfortable in it, in some things that are absolutely not normal. They are not.
To do with my father being disabled or not. I wrote, I was a kid and I cannot afford this debt. To which they responded, you said you can't afford the debt. Please submit this paperwork to prove that. So completely ignored the fact that I was a child. I have to submit 14 pages of my financial records to prove I cannot pay it back. Now, before we jump into that, my sister is on the phone with me. She's like, I am so sorry this is happening to you. And I was
So if she can prove that she can pay, let's say for instance, it's something that she can afford, why should she be responsible for paying it? She didn't use it. It's not hers.
like, you need to check your account. She checked her account, and sure enough, there was $17,000 in debt. Also, in her account for my father's disability overpayment. We submit this paperwork. They want to know how much my husband makes. They want to know how much my kids make. Now, may not look like it, but I have a 21-year-old and I also have an 18-year-old. They want to know how much my children are making. Really? I've looked online to see that this is also happening to a bunch of other people. However, in their situation, their parents are deceased. Mine is alive. So I'm on TikTok, and just so happens someone posted a video and said, contact your local congressperson if this happens to you. I am so thankful that I saw that. I literally email Lucy McBath, Georgia, and I said, look, I was 10. I don't know what's going on. They're coming after me. They're threatening me. Please help me. The very next morning, she wrote back. She said, I will do everything in my power to help you. I literally felt so safe in her arms. Like, I just felt like this was going to happen. Her assistant then reached out to me. They called, they emailed, they said, what's going on? This is not right. We're going to contact Social Security for you. Social Security then emailed me that they would like to see me in person to prove that I can't pay the debt. I already sent paperwork for it to prove that I couldn't pay it. Then they wanted to see me. So now I'm really upset because why? Why? So long story short, Lucy McBath and her team, I just want to say shout out to y'all. Brandon, you're a real one, got their attention. And all of a sudden, Social Security was like, oh, we must have overlooked that. They took the debt from me and gave it back to my father, who, by the way, I have no relationship with, so that made it really worse. My sister is in a different state. She's still fighting her situation, but she did reach out to her local congressperson, and they are working on her behalf as we speak. So if you find yourself in a battle with the Social Security Administration over something that had nothing to do with you, you were a child, parents deceased or not, please reach out to your congressperson. Google them. Reach out to them. This is what they're there for. They are ready. They are armed. They are going to get it done for you.
I tell you, like it's like there's a serious hunt for money, a serious hunt for greediness. And at the end of the day, you think this whole thing, at the end of the day, maybe the government, after collecting all this money and fishing for money from so many individuals, going deep into their pockets, doing many things that are not right to them and collecting their money, you would think maybe possibly they would do something good with it. But at the end of the day, no. It's actually just to go for wars and do a bunch of things that are very, 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 very wrong. But, I mean, at the end of the day, if you ask them, they'll say, yes, they did it because they can. And what are you going to do about it? But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. You guys should leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this video. And please make sure you click the like button, subscribe to the channel, because why not? It is free. And hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.